Alright, guys. We are back with this hellscape of a challenge. Holy shit. I have been putting this off because I did not want to come back to it. But we are back. We have come back to it. Unfortunately. How is everyone doing today? I'm gonna need all of your sanity. You need to funnel your sanity into me. Cause if you don't, I'm gonna lose it live on stream. I'm gonna end up on live stream fails. It's gonna, because I'm clearly that popular to be on live stream fails, And I'm gonna deal with it, Lamau. I mean, no, because I'll probably just like have an aneurysm. All right, let's just jump right into it. Doing good. Excellent. We need all the positive energy, because I will bring only negative energy. And now, because I am talking, Crouton has decided he wants to be involved in the conversation. All right. First run, first reset. Good start. Currently 0 for 1 for the seed. Where's my pencil? I kind of want to, like, vaguely keep track. That's the wrong button. I'm not going to keep track. That's too much work. Oh, alright. 1 for 2. That's pretty good. We're above odds. This run is going to be a serious warm-up run because I've not played Night Rain since a while. I think since last time I streamed the challenge. So I may be a little... I need like a little time to warm up. BRB gonna go shower. Well, shit. Now I can't siphon my energy off him. Like I can't get sanity from him. I'm gonna lose it. That's fine. Great start. And by great start, I mean cringe. Get over here. Stay away from your friend. You stay over there. No cucking me today. Okay. Where are you? There you are. Ah, that's right. She jumps. Alright, rather slow. Alright, don't forget to get this key. I don't think I saw any Night Invaders. No. Okay. Alright, well, because no Night Invaders is basically it's just a warm-up run. Our odds of one-shotting have gone down dramatically. Hot and a crab. Plus the key. Okay. I don't need the crab. I guess I can use the pot on something. I believe pots knock down omens. I guess I can throw it at him. May as well. I don't think I had, like, a dedicated pot spot. Actually, I could save it for Bofa. That's probably the better thing to do. Because Bofa with Executor is kind of cringe. Good job, Max. You fucking suck. But we knew this. Alright, this micro staggers. No power up. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, excellent dog. Huge dog lines. The physical attack power dormant is good, though. The more of those we get, the better. Because I think I did the math, and I think with Night Invaders, you don't need to hit any physical attack power dormants, as long as you get a good inventory. Honestly, it's better not to think about it like that. It's better just to think about it as a combined multiplier. Actually, no, that's not true, because doing a percentage multiplicative multiplier in your head is kind of annoying. Yeah, we are slow. Holy shit, we're slow. Do I even have time to get this? I don't know. That grace. No, I do. It's just... Then hit the Great Church. Up next is Bloodhound Knight. I can save the Warming Stone to help me kill Libra, I guess. Leave me alone. Don't be cringe, Elder Lion. Knight's Cav didn't even fucking notice me. Most observant Knight's Cav. Hit the wrong button. Genius. Level up once. Libra has already spawned, so I'm going to hit this chest now. I don't think this chest... no, this chest I think can affect his spawn. I think it can make him go down there. That's fine. I should check this chest. This chest is important because it's just like a... It's a crit passive check. It's a stone sword key, potentially. Like, it's a number thing. And we hit nothing. Alright, just don't die to Libra. And it's fine. The grind never stops. It is true, sadly. Alright, drop that. How are you doing, Keeper? Can you stop doing that? Stop stalling, dude. Had nothing burger of a day. I mean, yeah, same. I feel that. Nice. Oh, nope. Okay. That's one of my cleanest Libra kills on these runs. Okay, he didn't drop anything. In fairness, my nothing burger of a day mostly comes from the fact that spring break has started for me. So, I just don't have anything to do for a week. So, I guess there'll probably be a couple more streams this week than normal. I'm still thinking. I haven't quite decided yet. I've played a bunch of Slay the Spire 2 off stream. Because I have no self-control. And you might go, well, Max, why didn't you just stream it if you're gonna play it anyways? I don't know. That's a good question. I'll let you know when I have an answer for you. But I still think I'm gonna do. Maybe not fully alternating Slay the Spire streams, but they're going to be mixed in to help break up this challenge. Because I'm at the point with this challenge where I kind of need breaks. It is a lot to deal with without breaks. Ow. Stop. It's as simple as Slay the Spire 2 is too fire to think about other things in it. True. Alright, hit a key. Bofa. Honestly, so here's the main thing when it comes to, like, me and streaming. Mainly, the reasons I may not stream at any given moment really comes down to, do I want the light in my face? Because, like, I have a, ow. Because I have a stream light, to get the lighting to be not dog shit. But, like, but with that light in your face, like, it does kind of strain your eyes a bit more. And so, like, you start to feel it after a while. Can you not? God, these guys are sometimes just such little pricks. This dude just never aggro? Guess not. Nerd. Alright. Halfway decent run here. We do technically have Golden Bow available to us as a damage buff, but that is a little finicky to use on top of already having to use either a Flesh or a Blood Boil. Oh, which, speaking of, I needed to check to see. I didn't see if Merchant had a Blood Boil. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, big man. My ass remembered how the compass attack works. You'll be my drive home entertainment. Huge. I guess low HP, Holy Ground. Level 10. Honestly, like, that's kind of like the highest, like, praise you can give someone as a streamer. Is like, you go into their chat and say, congratulations, you are my second monitor entertainment. Not first monitor. Never watch, like, if you say you're my first monitor entertainment, you know, well, then that's weird. But second monitor entertainment, it's like, oh, I see. I didn't realize I was the peak content you desired. No, Blood Boy. First monitor is for crazies, true. Like, YouTube videos is a different story. Like, there's reason to have a YouTube video on your main monitor. I forgot, he always whiffs the first attack. Jesus. Leonin's a menace. Currently your first monitor content, but that's because I'm on mobile and chilling outside with my dogs. Yeah, see, that also counts, though. Like, that doesn't count as, like, first monitor, though. That's, like, that's also different. Because there is no second monitor in that aspect. And, like, realistically, you're doing something else at the same time. I think that's what it boils down to. As long as you're doing something else at the same time, it's good. Even if it's just, like you're doing, chilling with the dogs outside. I think that qualifies. But if you're just sitting, like, at the computer, just staring at the stream, it's like, I'm not that entertaining. No, I think all the good streamers would agree with that. No. Oh, I don't remember because there's someone in particular I remember talking about it and having, like, the same opinion as me. I don't remember who it was. First monitor is wherever your attention is focused on. Exactly. Don't focus on me. That's weird. Me when I forget that he has follow-ups. I'm tempted to go for this chest right here. I think I do. It's a little bit of a detour, but we found, like, nothing thus far, so we need a little bit of something. Like, we have our tree spar, but that was a shop, so it doesn't count that much. Open the box, please. Okay, well, at least it dropped a key, so I don't have to go into the fort. So that kind of makes the time like a wash. I think I aggroed a worm face. No dagger talisman is a bit cringe, but at this point there's not really much to be done about it. I'm not really knowing the beetle locations inside Rotted Woods. I'm not a knower. Oh my god, fucking bat! Oh, thankfully Celuria killed the bat. I'm gonna dog past the magma worm again. I think I like the magma worm dog strat. Where is bro going? Sir? What are you doing? Get away from the cum bug. Get over here. I'm back from showering. Hype. And now he charges. Fucking... what an asshole. Magmorb is just, like, such an asshole. Case in point, I got stuck on his arm. Sometimes he does that. Sometimes you just get stuck on his arm. And then he pulls you into the lava, and then you're just kind of boned. Okay. Nothing. Woo! Yippee! It's fine. This is the warm-up run. Also, holy shit, it's Tainted Keeper from Isaac. Is that actually what the username is from? Or coincidence? I don't know. I never played Isaac. Yes? Goddamn. Alright, murder a tree. Hello, tree. Alright, give me crits. Nope. So, basically, every single boss left in here has to drop 24% crits for there to even be a chance. Alright. She got kind of sauce. Like, more than usual. I guess she doesn't even get sauced all the time. Sometimes Loretta fucks me up. Because I'm bad at fighting Loretta. Alright. Tree time. Or other tree. I guess there's two trees. I can never tell if he's doing that attack. Just like in this area with the lighting, it's kind of hard for me to see his arm be lifted up. Dog! I guess kill BBK for the vibes. And we've got nothing to lose. Like, I'm gonna take this run to Caligo just so I can get a little bit of practice on Caligo, because it's been a minute. But we're nowhere close to one-shot range. Hi, BBK. Wait, what? He staggered me as I was ending. I got to use it twice. That's not how that's supposed to work. So, for those who may be unfamiliar, Executor's L2, when he's in dog form, ends dog form. But he staggered me, like, before I finished using the attack. So, like, it didn't kick me out. So I got to use it twice. Which actually, like, pretty much guaranteed the kill. Rude of him, TBH. I mean, no, it was actually kind of generous of him. He unironically helped. That's, like, the most, like, helpful BBK has ever been to anyone. Crouton is very upset that I'm talking and not petting him. Four charge R2s. That's all it took. And say goodbye to your penis. Alright. We're gonna practice Caligo. We are not going to kill Caligo, though. I will back out. And we can see how close we got. I'm guessing probably in the 7K range. Would be my guess. Nah, it was really early, I could tell. Yes, so Libra buff basically, as soon as you hit level 12, unless you have over 1,000,000 runes, will pretty much always be better to just hoard runes once you hit level 12. I guess I have no reason to be at full HP. Alright, I'm gonna flush. We should be nearing. Wow. She actually killed me. Is that a poise regen for her? It might be. Yeah. I think she regen poise. Oh no, she didn't. Eh, 6k. Alright. Do that as to not waste my sovereign sigils. But yeah, I don't know the exact math on Libra buff because it's not a linear curve. But it hard caps at 1 million, I think. Or is essentially a hard cap at 1 million. But from levels 13, 14, and 15, you get so few, not only do you get so few stat points, but those stat points, you've already hit your stat soft caps. So, they're not really that important compared to the damage you get from Libra buff. Because, like, even without Libra buff, if, like, let's say you have to choose, let's say you're level 12 or 13, and there's a 42k item in, like, a merchant, or even not a 42k item, just an item in a merchant that would help your damage by a decent amount. And if you get that, you can't level up. You're pretty much better off getting that unless you're not confident in your survivability, because the level is, like, still, like, well, I wouldn't say, like, incredibly meaningful to your survivability. It's definitely more meaningful to your survivability than it is your damage. But if you're solely focused on damage, it is almost always going to be better to use those runes to get something else that does damage as opposed to a level. And now we wait. Here, we're resetting. There goes the ad. Alright. Well, hopefully we don't get the seed before this ad ends. I need to sit in my chair properly. I keep not sitting in my chair properly, and then I stand up. I'm like, why do my legs hurt? Because I'm fucking sitting like shit. It's like, that's why your legs hurt, Max. Because you sit like a goddamn pretzel. Okay, but no, Zai, you're different. You sit like a shrimp. Most of your, like, bad sitting is in your back. All of my bad sitting's in my legs. Damn. Well, I guess it's a good thing an ad's running, because I can't get the seed. Also, for those curious, that run was almost smack dab on 50% low. We needed 15% more multiplicative damage. 224% crit buffs. That should have done it, actually. Multiplicatively, that should do it. Really? That doesn't feel right. What was it? 59,200? Or 5920, I think. No. Am I dumb? Oh, wait. I don't know how percentages work. No. We're 50% short, which means we needed 100% damage buff. pretzel mode. So you're just like, you're sitting there, but your legs, like, you're not sitting like with your legs down, like feet on the floor. You're just like sitting them in like a tangled ball up in the chair. Newsflash, it's not good for you. Don't shoot me. Do ending passive? Sure. Not sure sitting is good for you in any way. Okay. Fair point. But, like, less good for you than just regular sitting. Get over here. Oh, jeez. Oh, I didn't add those emotes from last time. Zai reminded me by putting a thing. What is that? What link did you just post in my chat? It's a shrimp. Did it fry rice at least? No. Then that shrimp is worthless to me. Ooh, double key hit. Incredible. Love to see it. I do not want to do low HP gaming. That is... objectively would be fast. That is sketch as fuck. I'm not that good at the game. Though, who knows? Maybe by the end of this I will be. Now, won't chuck it away just yet because it may be unintentionally helpful. But I'm not going to go out of my way to use it. Awful Omen fight. Weird ass circle. Do I just skip the carriage camp key? I double key hit. Like, obviously that's not like the smartest move, but worst case scenario, if I miss another key, I can just, like, get it from there, do that. It'll be a little bit slow. Like, either way, I need to get that key. Yeah, I'm gonna skip the carriage camp key. I don't know if it's the smartest move, but we'll see. We're gonna miss this key right here. Actually, to be fair, if we miss this key, it's okay, because I can get a key from there. Okay, we didn't. The main reason I'm doing this is because I killed Gillica, and Gillica didn't give anything, unfortunately. But there was the chance. But additionally, I'm going to have more than enough time to kill Hippo this time. And Hippo could give something. Do we have a beetle? No beetle. No bug. Do I kill Lion? Because currently the biggest issue is finding weapon passes. Nice crit. Okay, so if we have a double key hit on the fire monk, do not kill Elder Lion, because he will spawn in Rotted Woods. Which makes no fucking sense, by the way. What if on that circle, that's just where he's programmed to spawn? Because I feel like whenever it happens on that circle. No, I don't know. I guess if we get that scenario again, which is incredibly unlikely, we just won't kill Elder Lion. Neat. Oh, holy shit, we got the seed again. Okay. God, why is it so warm in here? Is it just already warmed up that much outside? Guess it must have, because I don't think I turned the AC off last night. Yeah. Sadly, that will be the one good start we get all night. These bows have been giving us no luck. Like, the entire time I've been running Caligo, they've just not been dropping much in the way of passives. The occasional two-handing passive. Your turn, nerd. Good shit. Physical attack dormant. Very nice. This run, so for Caligo, it seems the physical attack power dormants drop more often, so I think there's more Everjails that have them in their drop table. Because through doing these runs, I've determined that Everjails do have drop tables for their passives. Like, they can't... Every Everjail cannot drop every passive. That much is very clear, because, like, when doing Adele, Solaria Knight never dropped a physical attack power dormant. Ever. It would always drop, like, Rain of Stars, and a few others. Rain of Stars was one of them. I don't actually remember them all. But I never saw... one was HP on successive attacks. I know that. But it never dropped a physical attack power, and I don't think it dropped an affinity attack power either. So I don't know if that's tied to specifically Solaria Knight. I would assume so. And not just tied to... Maybe... I don't know. It's probably tied to specifically Solaria Knight, would be my guess. Because I doubt every single seed was specifically given a random table for the Everjail. I doubt they did that. Fast Omen. Decent dog lines. We didn't double hit the key, so we're skipping Gillica. What the fuck is that circle? That's a fucking new one. What do I do here? I think I get this and I have to kill Bloodhound Knight now. I don't think I can go for the carriage camp. Like most of the circle is rotted woods. I guess I kill Bloodhound Knight, see what's in the chest. I really need to hope it drops a key. If it doesn't... I don't know what I do if it doesn't. I guess I have to go into the storm for the fort. Because I'll need that key to kill Bofa. I probably had time to get the carriage camp now that I'm looking at it, but whatever. Sacred Scorpion. Hey, at least Libra's in the right spot. Yeah. Okay, so I think what I do... I brave the storm. I just get the key. I kill Bofa. I kill Hippo. Hammer Talisman. Is there literally anything left in the run that Hammer Talisman can be useful for? I guess technically Bofa. You have skill FP costs. Bofa D's nuts. Holy shit, you got me. I'll never recover from this. This is the last stream of my streaming career. I'm sorry, everybody. Half-wit. Foolish. I got stuck on a tree. Alright, good shit. Kill the tree. That's not how this works. But it's good energy. The Ritual Sword Talisman is technically something, though I hate it. Okay. Fort's gonna be a little sketch with only 3 heals. But I do have dog. I guess this is going to be a day 2 shop scenario. Okay, we're just not climbing. Climbing is for chumps. Watch out, Chad. He's going dog mode. I don't want to go dog mode. Dog mode is the panic button. Ugh, I don't think I have a choice. I need to go here. I need to bait an attack. Oh, I'm fucked. Okay, whew. No heal Bofa. That's just gonna be great. That guy was being really rude. Okay, I guess the good news is we have time for Hippo. Because this circle is fucking wacky. Oh, Bofa also dropped a physical attack power. Okay. Interesting. Alright, keys are gonna be a little bit weird. but that's okay. Assassin's Crimson Dagger. I don't remember which one this is. This one's Reflection, I think. Yes. I hate that I remember that. You know I'm too far gone when I remember which puzzle it is. Improved item discovery isn't the worst thing in the world. It's not explicitly helpful. Hi. Goodbye. Is there a bug? No bug. Improved jump attacks. Improved holy attack. Wow. Okay. Grand total of nothing. Stop. Ow. Rude. Should pay attention to my health here when I dog to see if, Symbol of Avarice counts. I'd assume not. Because held in hand effects? Well, no, because I think regular buffs do count to the dog. It's just held in hand effects don't. So I don't know. Should pay attention to my HP. Alright, the compass is always cardinal direction north. It does. Okay. Crit Dormant. Level up to 9 right now. Okay, if we get an inventory, this could be something. We have 2 physical attack power dormants and the crit dormant relatively early. Like, that is something. Let's just not fuck up Leonin. I need to check the shop here, because we didn't get to check it day 1. I don't think this is anything. Nope, and no blood boil. Okay, most worthless shop for us. No blood boil kind of hurts. I don't know why I healed there. Alright, hi, Leon. Why are you being a problem, Leon? Wow, that was pathetic. Alright, come on, Talisman. Give me Dagger Talisman. Make it easy for me. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to this chest first. No. I'm gonna do like a weird loop. I don't know if it's the best thing to do this, but I have to go there before I can do the Godskin Everjail anyways. So we're gonna do it this way. I definitely did have time to go to the carriage camp day one. So if I see this circle again, I can lock that in. Blessed do. Best case scenario, this drops a key, but oh. What did I tell you? Best way up is probably like not like this. Hello? This route is so scuffed. Like, omega scuffed route. Do I ignore Fort to go to carriage camp instead? I think that's probably faster. No. Open the thingy. What's that combo? Yeah, our damage multiplier is not that high right now. It's because we have no crit passives. Technically, against Caligo, we're going to have 10% from Ritual Sword, but I don't like that, because staying at full HP against Caligo, kind of difficult. It's not impossible. I've done it before. It's kind of difficult. Because it's another thing you have to balance with, Oh, I never bothered to check. Damn it. Okay, now is not the time to check it. I meant to check to see if deflecting nullifies uplifting aromatic. I guess I can check against the Solarian Knight. I'm not using it against Caligo. Okay, so we got the shield. Okay, it does not get rid of uplifting. Interesting. It's good to know. How much is the damage buff from uplifting? Is it the same as Blood Boil? No, surely it's worse than Blood Boil. That's less downside than Blood Boil. I need to check to see what the number on uplifting is. Because if it's high enough, it is theoretically a alternative to Blood Boil. But it's all, I'm pretty sure uplifting is also a body buff, so it has to be at least better than flesh. If it's not better than flesh, then there's no point to it. Because even if it's as the same as even if it's like the same buff as flesh, it's going to be a lot more situational compared to flesh. being Magma Cook. Ow. Thank you, Cumbug. It's not looking good. We've got all of our dormants, but we're not hitting the inventory. And if you get one, but not the other, it doesn't matter. And the inventory is more important than the dormants. It's more influential overall, just because you have so much more damage potential. Like, the inventory is required, period. The dormants, if you have, like, the best inventory ever, you can get away with not having dormants. Nope. Get fried. Bro. This is so shit. 4 bosses. If all drop 24% crits, we have a chance. Oh, thanks for kicking me. Forget she even has that attack. She uses it so rarely. Can you stop? Fucking hate Loretta. Sometimes she does that. Sometimes she just, her move selection is just like completely dog shit, for lack of a better term. Over here. I think that seals it. Pretty sure even if all 3 of the remaining bosses drop 24% crits, it doesn't matter. I mean, I'll run it a couple of these more bosses, but Charger 2, please. I don't know, maybe Deer will drop Marais. We'll see. I don't even think Marais saves us at this point. Marais with 24% crits, and I get like 70 sacks. 70 sacks? Yeah, 70 sacks. 70 stacks before the circle closes somehow? It's not impossible. It is impossible. Practically, at least. Wow. We only saw one helpful damage passive all run. And it was the weakest one we could find. That being Ritual Sword Talisman. That is bad. That is atrocious. Which sucks, because we got good dormants early on. Like, the run had some hope on that front. But what are you going to do? That run was cursed from the start. With that fucking circle. I don't know what that was. It only gets harder from here. I think that's like the worst part, is that it only gets more difficult. Caligo has Caligo is Libri. Caligo is Libra buff. Caligo is one of the easier ones. Like, the only advantage every other boss has, besides Greg, is Noclateo. Great? No, Greg. G-R-E-G. Greg. The final boss of the DLC. Greg. Do you mean Greg? I mean Greg. Look up Night Rain Greg. That is not his name. May as well be his name. It's Greg. Look up Night Rain Greg. Greg has actually let me solo her. No. Greg is Greg. If you look up Night Rain Greg, you will find exactly what I'm talking about. I think this is a joke. Just look. I can literally look at your screen. Just look up Night Rain Greg. Why? There's nothing to be scared of. Just look up Night Rain Greg. And then just go to images. Yeah, Greg.
His name is Greg?
That's what we call him.
This is a really good thumbnail. I like this thumbnail.
I can more or less see it. Greg. See? My wife thought I was lying. She's not a knower. I'm also not a seed finder. Time for my weekly cope of going to Nexus Mods and seeing if Matt has updated the de-randomizer. I beg you. Matt, please. No. Maybe someone in the post has found a workaround. No. No. Fucking dying on the inside without the de-randomizer. It's actually suffering. Is he called Greg? No, he's Tainted Stagras, aka the Dreglord, but we just call him Greg. Brother, I keep getting, like, the same seed. Okay, let me check to see if the AC is actually on. Peace or chaos? What should we do? Why not both? Do peace to lure someone into a false sense of security, and then unleash chaos. Makes the chaos twice as effective. Also, according to the thermostat, it is 69 in here. See, secretly, that's the worst thing about all of these number jokes. Is like, they're all just numbers. And numbers exist in the real world. 69 and 69, that's a common number. 67 is a common number. 9... Like, even the fucking 21 joke, which I despise that joke still to this day. The voice annoys me. Also, that's the thing. If someone thinks 9 plus 10, 21, and thinks that's funny, and doesn't think 6, 7 is funny, you're delusional. Pick a lane. I think neither are funny. I'll get louder. What was I ranting about? Numbers. She's breaking chat's immersion by talking off screen. Use chat like everyone else has to. Why'd you reply to Keeper? I think that joke is stupid on both ends, but the 21 kid's voice is less annoying. I agree with you, but they're still both annoying. See, here's the thing. Here's the thing about 6-7. I sometimes say it because it drives people insane. Which I find that funny as well, because it's... I think they're annoying, and I think they're bad jokes, but I don't go on a fucking rager whenever someone says 6-7. You know? It's like, if you're going on a rager because you heard 6-7, get help. As you can all see, I'm trying to do a pivot to appeal to the Gen Alpha viewers. I'm just like the kids. I think you should only rage and send more than 3 times by the same person. See, in that instance, like, I can understand that a little bit more, but that goes for, like, any joke. If anyone says a joke, especially if it's not funny 3 times in a row, doesn't matter what the joke is, like, I think you reserve the right to punch them in the face. But, like, that goes for any joke, especially a not funny one. That's not exclusive to 6-7. You know? I think that's been, like, the most confusing thing about 6-7 to me. Is, like, compared to every other joke that has existed, I don't understand why people so vehemently hate 6-7 as opposed to other jokes. Because they're like, oh, it doesn't have any meaning. It's like, well, we assign words meaning. That's how English works, you know? That's how, not even English, that's just how language works. It just feels so random to me, because, like, it was like 69, we, like, you know, it was like, oh, it's the sex number. But it became, like, it didn't just, like, it wasn't always called 69, you know? Because someone is just enjoying something. I mean, true. You can't enjoy anything on the internet nowadays. You hear that, chat? If you enjoy anything, I will kill you. If you are enjoying this stream, I will ban you. Stop it. Because, like, that's the thing as well. I feel like people, like, weren't as, like, vehemently hating on, like, even, like, Skibby Toilet. And I think that is significantly worse. I think that is significantly more awful. Just from a cultural standpoint. But, like, people weren't so angry about that. It's like, the internet does not know how to choose its battles, to say the least. I enjoy Mugenics, try and do something about it. Mods, take them out back. Oh, holy back shots. Hey, Clinker, welcome in. No, I do actually time them. I guess it was only for two seconds, but... Oh, God. Finally, max backshots live on stream. You say finally. I do it all the time. You're just never here for it. I didn't level up. I guess I can level up at Bloodhound Knight. It was a joke. I know. It's funny. I didn't read the 2 seconds at first. I just saw timeout and I was like, what the hell? Also, we got a physical attack power dormant. Sorry, phone was bugging. It wouldn't surprise me, like, if it was Twitch that was bugging on your phone, it wouldn't surprise me if it was because Zai timed you out for 2 seconds. Twitch Mobile probably did not know how to handle a 2-second timeout. Phone was bugging and you got executed. Don't you hate it when that happens? Phone starts to bug out and then someone walks up and just, like, slices you in half. Twitch Mobile break streams when you get timed out. That's what I thought. I don't get timed out, so, like, I didn't know for certain. Got timed out, untimed out, and sent to the Shadow Realm. Makes sense. Little do we know, Twitch actually owns the rights to the Shadow Realm. Because it's owned by Amazon, and Amazon, like, owns the rights to everything. That's an early Libra, but it's in a good spot, so it's fine. When Libra spawns that early, sometimes he spawns in Rotted Woods, and if that happens, it's just, like, Omega cooked. I'm going to... I think it's faster for me to go up through here, Bloodhound Knight, and then go down to the box. Hell Turbo, ad-free hell. I mean, Twitch does own hell, though. Actually, no. Because, like, that's the thing. Amazon definitely owns hell. Because that's called, like... What would Amazon hell be? I guess that's just probably their factories. That's... Yeah, or their warehouses. Something like that, yeah. I don't know why I said factories. I don't think Amazon actually owns factories. I'm very smart. Okay. What is the bug all the way over there? What is bro doing? Wait, what? Oh, I hit 2 purples. I thought I hit a key. No, get back here, bug. Fire Scorp. Guess I don't need that. I guess I still do kind of need it, but it's fine. Spark Aromatic, Crab. Amazon Basic probably has a few factories for making stuff unless the order of them put brands on. I imagine they contract out. Just knowing Amazon, I would assume they would contract out rather than actually having the factory. Realistically, most companies actually contract out. And say, hey, I need you to make this. We will, like, cover the cost of you, like, tooling your factory. Contract out to a third world country. That and or China. Apparently just before stream, abroad in Japan posted a video about how the West is losing to China, and I thought that was very interesting. John Japan, and talking about how, like, China's about to take over the world with, like, its Omega powerful robots or some bullshit. Not really. Alright, solid Libra. Mediocre move selection from him, but it's okay. God, we live in the worst dystopian future. Can we have something cool? No. No. The world will burn. Gas is already up to, like, fucking $3.40 a gallon. It's absurd. That's just from the cynical, selfish standpoint of American. Fucking... just bombing countries for fun. All the great stuff. Don't fall. Okay, or just jump off. Thanks, bro. Why does it have to be boring and unsurprising? That too. It's like, it's shit, but it's also predictably shit. Like, can we at least have some variety in the shitness? Like, I don't feel like that's too much to ask. I don't know, can we, like... Can we bomb a country not in the Middle East for a change? Just to spice things up a little bit. I'm gonna be quiet. Stop! If this is the run, I have so much to cut out. I have to cut out, like, this entire conversation. Actually, oh. I guess I don't have to. We cannot let this Vada skip containment. Exactly, we really can't. Okay, stop. Fucking Bofa. Ow, bad Bofa. No, everyone needs to hear your opinions. I mean, that's the thing, though, right? I'm not exactly, like... I'm not someone who fears my opinions being known on the internet. I could just leave it in. It's... Oh, no. When's the Max Political podcast starting? I don't know. When something pisses me off enough. Just you wait, guys. I'm gonna be fucking Gen Z's Hassan Piker. Actually, no. I think I'd kill myself if I was Gen Z's Hassan Piker. I don't want to deal with what that man deals with on a daily basis. When it starts, can I be the first guest? Yeah, sure. Free? Actually, we got through that a little quickly. My dog's not charged. Ow. Use the charge to shock your dog, not become one. I didn't... Stupid joke. Okay, this run is not good thus far. Okay, we got Tree Spar. time for this idiot. I cannot figure out why his opening attack always whiffs. There's no reason for it. But it just always whiffs. Sure, I will power stance the fucking Rivers of Blood for vibes. That's definitely helpful to the run. No. Stop running into a wall, Max. Take Assassin's Crimson Dagger over Millicent. Millicent doesn't really help us. The dex it gives is rather inconsequential, and we will never be scoring multi-hit. Okay. It's not impossible, but it's just incredibly unlikely. I don't think we've seen a legendary like a single time doing Rotted Woods. It might be worth it for me to learn the Rotted Woods legendary drop bodies. Try to incorporate them into our Rotted Woods route. It could be tech. Stop. Personally, it throws me off. I always expect his first attack to do something and skill issue into getting hit by the follow-up. Yeah. No, that's exactly it. Because what I was doing for a while, and now that I've, like, finally locked in that always whiffs, is I used to try and deflect it and then follow it up with a guard counter, but I wouldn't. I would follow it up with an uncharged R2, which would make me get hit by his follow-up there. That's what would always happen. But I finally just, like, locked in and have stopped letting him do that to me. Let me drop. Jesus. The pot did not want to leave. I also don't think we've seen a corpse yet today. Normally I see at least one in a session. So it's interesting that we haven't seen one yet. You guys heard the second guard counter noise, right? I'm not crazy. My guard counter just vanished. This game is weird. Alright, don't mind me, Magworm. I'm dogging. Fucking cumbugs. It's made with spaghetti code. It absolutely is. It is the spaghetti game. But, hey, at least... Okay, can you not, Magworm? bro. Magmoran being right here is probably, like, one of the worst placements I've seen for these runs. Because, like, he always follows you to the buff. And then he will almost always do a charge attack as you're trying to get him away from the bugs. No dice. Alright. This run is on serious amounts of life support. This really sucks, because we've been 20%. We've been so close. I think we had a run where we were 20% off. It was either 20 or 10. I think it was 20. Just give me Marais. Give me Marais, Archery Avatar. Yeah, that was fucking greedy. Oh, that was the stagger? Figured I lost it. Improve attack power while two-handing. It is technically... That is technically damage. Ever so technically. Technically, it's... I'm saying technically a lot. I need to stop. Help. The 18% two-handing buff is actually the second best buff in the game for this challenge. Because it's tied with our tree spar. As far as damage is concerned. That's not the right legendary. I wanted Marais. Or grafted. A maxed out grafted is still 40% damage. Thanks, bro. I thought I had a stagger. Can you stop? And a Melania. Crit Dormant. I mean, I may as well just go for BBK. I think if we hit Marais, I think there is a chance. I think that is the only out, though. If we hit Morgoth's, maybe. Morgoth's is actually... I did the math. I think Morgoth's is more damage. Even with the 35% damage buff from the Cursed Sword Relic. Nice. Fucking hate you. Are you kidding me? Come bug. Stop. Nope. No come. Dear AI moment. Tragic. Another run down the drain. That's what? Run 3 tonight? I think that's the third run we've done. Warm-up run. 2 more? Yeah. Yeah, because there was the one that had the Omega Scuff circle. We've also seen no Night Invaders thus far. Well, no Night Invaders on the seed we need. Seen plenty of Night Invaders on literally every other seed. Because, like, not only do we get the 7% per Night Invader kill, but, like, Duchess can drop 24% crits, and Scholar can drop 15% melee attack power. I'm sure either Wilder or Raider can drop a two-handing passive. So it's like, they also just can make our inventory better. Night Invaders, like, I knew they would be valuable going into this challenge. It didn't occur to me how valuable they actually are. Because killing them is better than an Everjail. And then you have the chance. And then instead of having the chance for a helpful Dormant, you have the chance for, like, a weapon that is at least 3 times as effective as a Dormant. And if you hit the Duchess crits, it's 4 times as effective as a Dormant. We have Night Invaders, but it is the worst spot for Night Invaders. Fuck you, game. Alright. Let's make it a good run. As long as I have dog going into it, I can dog on them. Dog is helpful against Bofa, but it's, like, not that helpful, so I will use it on the fort instead. Especially because it's so much more helpful against Night Invaders. No. Nope. 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 You at least heard that you wanted Night Invaders. True. But it's Night Invaders in one of the worst spots, and it's only 1 Night Invader, not 2. So, I'm not letting it off easy. I need to look back to my holster one-shot to see if I had Night Invaders for that. I don't remember if I did. Because I'm going to one-shot holster again on stream. No, put the boobs away. What? I was about to say, how are you not dead? Hey, not terrible knocks. It's not like the greatest thing ever, but... You know what's going to happen? We got Night Invaders, and even though it's a bad location for Night Invaders, like, it's still Night Invaders. Watch this not drop a key. We're going to miss the key here. I've got a feeling. No, no, okay, we hit the key. We also had a flush. Question is, do I save the flesh for Libra or do I use it on Omen? I think it's kind of the same either way. Just use it on the Omen. An ideal position for Night Invaders would be one of these two ruins. These two are, like, okay, but not the greatest. But any of the ruins. Not really the camps. The camps aren't that great just because of their positions. Oh, what? Forget you can backshot him out of that. I need to remember that you can do that. Good dog. Best circle probably for doing the Night Invaders. Gives us a little bit more time on them. Did you miss the key? I got swamped with ads. No, I did hit the key. My feeling was incorrect. Thankfully. Here, we got a schmoove. Another flesh. And improved guard counters, hey. Honestly, at this point, with how the weapon passives have been, I will take an improved guard counters early. With the enemies we have in this run, we actually use gound. God, I can't ever speak when streaming. I actually use guard counters decently often against the specific enemies we're up against. So, like... I'm kind of just coping out of my fucking mind, but that's where we're at. Ooh, blood boiled. Dark counters are fun in Night Rain. I'm killing myself. If Libra spawns in Rotted Woods, it's a instant reset. Honestly, I think guard counters are fun just in regular Elden Ring. They're obviously better in Night Rain because you can kind of build to them, and there's 2 characters that are really good at using them. But I think even regular Elden Ring, they're a lot of fun. That's so annoying. I should try and do a guard counter run in Elden Ring. As long as it's, like, not one of the dragons. Like, pretty much the only bosses that are really terrible to use guard counters on are, like, the dragons and, like, Star Scourge Radon. Most other bosses, though, guard counters and parries are, like, pretty enjoyable. Like, honestly, I think my favorite way to fight Godfrey is with guard counters. Deflect tier guard counters on Godfrey is just incredible. But that's also because Godfrey's just a really good... Godfrey's one of the best fights in the game, so... That's less guard counters interfacing well with Godfrey and more just Godfrey's just an incredible fight. But then we get to talking like Melania, and then... Honestly, Melania might be worse than some of the dragons. Well, that's not true. Well, honestly, if I had to compare Elden Beast to Melania, because Elden Beast I had to do guard, because when I did my challenge run, Elden Beast I did with guard counters with Smith's Script Dagger. There's a couple attacks you can get a melee hit in that I used Bloodhound Fang on, but it was mostly Smith's Script Dagger, because it has a ranged guard counter. I would say that was more fun than trying to do Melania with parries. I never beat Melania with parries. In my challenge run, I didn't do her. I tried to do her, and I didn't do her, because it was just such a miserable experience. I never tried to do Bale. I should have tried to do Bale, at the very least. But Bale looked like it would be miserable. And I already just don't like Bale that much, in general. As a fight. I think thematically and visually, Bale is very cool. I don't think he's very fun. I think he is one of the most iconic bosses in at least the DLC, though. Definitely in the entire game now, simply because of Egon. Curse you, Bale! I don't remember any of the other lines. That's like a rare instance where it's like, you kind of want to summon Egon for the fight. Like, even if you're like a hardcore anti-summon person for FromSoft, like, he makes you feel the urge. If it wasn't for Egon, Bale would be so much worse. I don't even feel like he does that much in the fight, if I'm being completely honest. Like, he occasionally draws aggro, and unlike a lot of boss fights, Bale, when the aggro is off you, doesn't, like, start doing, like, weird shit with its hitboxes. They're keeping you in the mines, I see. They are. I'm dying. What are we talking about? Bale. Bale plus Egon. Not even the fight, but it just adds so much more. True. Because the thing with, like, FromSoft bosses is, like, generally, once you hit a certain level of, like, being competent at the game, summons honestly make it harder. Like, it's less so that summons are like, oh, it's cheating, it's cheese. No, it just sometimes makes some bosses harder because their AI does weird shit. Also, great Night Invaders. But like that's a for people who may not be as good at like Souls games or Elden Ring in particular with like spirit summons and stuff, summons definitely do help. I don't think they're the easy mode that some Elden Ring players like to act like they are. But for Bale in particular, his attacks work in such a way where it's like Bale was almost, I think the best way to describe it is Bale was built to use the summon, kind of like Radahn, but for Radahn it's a little different because the summons like don't do anything. They like do 4 damage and just mostly poise. That's the main thing they do is poise damage. Summons are easy mode. Every time I kill one, I get 1 flashback. What is that? Is that how summons work in PvP? I can't speak on the PvP side of things. Nice. For both of them, it doesn't really matter if you have summons. Most of their attacks would have hit both of you. Yeah, exactly. Like, Radahn is obviously very much meant to be fought with summons. You can tell in the boss design and how, like, everything is scaled and everything. He is clearly intended to be fought with summons. Bale on the surface doesn't look like he is, because, like, there's just Egon, and that's obviously a quest. But just how he attacks, it almost feels like they did mean for you to use the Egon summon. Yeah, blues are juice boxes to me. That's interesting. Interesting to know that PvP make the invader's life easier. Can't really think of any other bosses that summons, like, feel good on. Or not even feel good on, but, like, don't make it, like, harder at a certain point. I guess Placidus Axe. But I also just hate Placidus Axe. Hot take, or maybe not hot take, I don't know. I think Placidus Axe is one of the worst remembrance bosses in Elden Ring. Honestly, I think he sucks. Back shots. I mean, a 3v1 is never easy for me, but on days get the Kleptoman give me high for days. There was technically the one boss from DS2 DLC. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't remember the DS2 boss list by heart. The Ice DLC. Oh, is that the one where you fucking rescue the dorks? Yeah, that guy. Yeah, but that's... I wouldn't say he is built for those, per se. You're clearly intended to use them, but honestly, they don't make that fight easier or harder. They're just kind of there. Also, missed a key. Great. Oh, he has transitioned from YouTube to Twitch. Congratulations. Oh, no, the thing about that guy, is... Is this DS2? It's pretty simple. So it's like... It's not like him having a different aggro is really going to make it harder, because the attacks are just pretty basic as is. Though the hitboxes in that game are kind of bullshit. So how about a guy with Averron RC? Well, no, that's the... I mean... We're talking about... What is it? Fucking... I can never remember his name. Is it Burnt Ivory King, or is that someone else? I know... Funnily enough, I remember the Archthrone's mod boss version than the regular boss. We are still doing hitbox slander. The animations are the problem. They're just jank as fuck. Okay, same thing. Same thing. Yeah, Burn Ivory King was... That's what I thought. I can't ever remember his name. I don't know why. To be fair, my memory when it comes to DS2 is not the greatest, so... It's more like the game prioritizes completing certain animations over others. Oh, okay, we hit the key. I mean... Yeah, but it... Same result is kind of what I'm getting at. Okay, whatever. I'm done with you. At the end of the day, it's the same result. It causes you to get hit when you feel like you shouldn't. Could be Demon Souls, though. That's true. See, I think that whenever anyone is complaining about DS2, just go like, okay, but imagine if you were playing Demon Souls, and then you win the conversation. All right, let me place the rock. Huge stagger. That was greedy as all fuck. I got hit by the fucking orb. I got tapped by the orb, and it staggered me and fucked up all my timing. Thanks, man. I have the dog. I guess red feathered. Okay, so day 2 is gonna be weird. It's actually very good that we, because I have to go up to the ruins. Okay, I think I go dogless against the boss. I think against fucking Skeleman, I think I go dogless. Because I am also skipping Leonin, and having dog for Night Invaders is, like, so incredibly helpful. Worthless shop. And I don't think it's going to be charged. In fact, there's no think about it. It's not going to be charged. If I didn't die against Libra, or didn't have to use dog against Libra, maybe it'd be in the conversation, but... Oh, I didn't even see him. It actually really wouldn't be, to be fair. Stop. And this guy wasn't waiting his turn. Okay, just nobody's waiting their turn. Does also mean we're skipping Leonin. At least I'm not an r/ from Software Freak. That's very true. Look, and I don't even think defending DS2 makes you a freak. Like anybody a freak. I think DS2 is overhated. What? At least I'm not on Reddit. Look, that's always a plus. Though, as a general rule with Reddit, the nicher the community you're in, the better it is. If you're in a relatively niche community, you don't tend to have the same relic problem. The relic? God, I can't ever speak ever. Reddit problems. DS2 is a really fun game. I just get lost every 5 seconds. Yeah. But DS1 has the same problem for me. I haven't played either game in a long time. Ow. I'm getting fucking blasted. Oh, wait, that's a squirt. I thought that was the fucking Skelly Man. Stop! I can't use my dog. We're going dogless. This one's good. I can't go back until I'm playing replay every FromSoft game since 2009 Marathon. Fair enough. Alright. God, this is such a dumb attack. I don't know who at From Software thought it was a good idea to be like, let's make an attack, but rather than have it be, like, in reference to the boss's position, let's just have it be in reference to always north. It's like, what? Uh-oh. Rather not. Thank you, man. It does include Armored Core 5, which is shit. I'll take your word for it. I've never played any Armored Core game. What? Did I use the Ash of War by mistake? No, that's Thorn Stomp. Why? What was that? I thought he was dead. Alright, just don't do... that's something stupid. That's something stupid. That's something stupid. Okay. Neither of those really matter. I guess thrust and counterattack. Okay, we gotta kill Night Invaders. Gotta get schmoovin'. I understand why they need to put the Deathrite Bird because it's too easy killing the Tibia Mariner, but why a Deathrite Bird? Because From Software is a fan of cruel and unusual punishment. That's why. Like, if I got to delete one boss from Elden Ring / Elden Ring Night Rain, it would be either BBK or Deathrite Bird. One of the two. Sure. Okay, Recluse is being a bit of a prick. God, I hate Recluse. The Recluse is so hard for Executor to deal with. It's fine. Just don't be a dog shit respawn. I accidentally double-clicked X. Stop using those. Well, hopefully the other Duchess weapon wasn't critical hits. Damn it. No crits. I mean, I just gotta schmoove. I just gotta get the Godskin. I don't know why I didn't focus Recluse with Dog. That was stupid of me. I should have focused Recluse with Dog. Because Duchess with Executor is pretty free. Because you can deflect her really easily and just guard counter. We're not that far behind schedule, but our weapon passives are kind of atrocious. Probably because Duchess was right in front of you. I mean, yeah. I know why I did it. It was just wrong. Like... I knew Recluse was a bad matchup for Executor, and yet I focused on the Duchess. It was just a bad play. I mean, this run's kind of cooked. Missing a key right there. Like, even with Night Invaders. Because Night Invaders didn't drop anything for inventory. It's just like... I believe we had the poison and rot triggers HP recovery thing, so I'm just gonna kill Magma Worm now. Cooked to celebration. Something along those lines, yeah. More improved guard counters. Amazing. Just use Dog for distance. Look, maybe if all 5 of these bosses drop a useful damage passive, but it's not looking likely. Because the Night Invaders counterbalance the fact that we didn't get an Everjail, so it's like... still kind of fine, but... the main reason I'm saying it's cooked is because our current inventory is just so bad. I would be a lot more confident if our current inventory was, like, good. I don't think it's happening. Theoretically still possible if every single one of these bosses drops a 24% crit. Thank you, Loretta. but fine in a normal run. Yeah, I mean, see, this run even still is like, by normal run standards, good. I've talked about this before. Part of the issue with this run, it is completely bastardizing the rest of the game for me. I am setting expectations just so comically high that normal runs aren't going to feel as good anymore. Oh, I actually double deflected that. Can you die? Alright, it's fine. He's gonna drop more ice. He's gonna drop more ice. Yep, that looks like Marais. Right, guys? Definitely Marais. Another run where we don't see a single crit passive. It's crazy. The weapon RNG just wasn't here tonight. Like, at all. We haven't seen a single 24% crit today, have we? I don't think we have. Giant Sword Braid. We've seen 3 legendaries today. None with a helpful passive on them. Ruin Greatsword, Giant Sword Braid, Hand of Melania. We have not seen a single 24%. We have seen a single 18% two-handed. Which I think that's the only helpful purple passive we've seen today. Like, even ignoring 24% crits, just helpful purples in general. Dear AI. You fucking piece of shit. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. Okay, fucker. That's insulting. That is insulting. Tail end of the run as I'm bitching about how our RNG's been so bad today. It's like, well, here it is. Here it is. That's crazy. Like, I don't even know why I'm doing this. This run's cooked. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. That is the first time we've seen 24% crits, and it was at the end of a completely dead run. Typical. It's actually just so typical. Do I have one more left in me? I mean, I've only done... I haven't even been live for 3 hours yet. I feel like I should try and do one more, but at the same time, it's like... The RNG just ain't here today. Which I know is complete nonsense, because that's not how RNG works, but it makes me feel better. It was how I coped with Mario Kart for as long as I did. Of just being like, oh, well, just the RNG's just not with us today. The issue with this challenge is that I'm stubborn. I'm not going to give up on it that easily. Especially because I know it's possible. I know it's possible, and no one else has ever done it. I'm going to be the one. God damn it. I'm not going to let anyone take this from me. I'm going to be the one to one-shot all the Nightlords. Or at least most of them. I don't know if Balancers is possible. But that's because I don't know what Balancer's HP is. For whatever reason, the internet has yet to determine what Balancer's HP value is. And I don't know why. Like, they very clearly have an HP value. They have a health bar. Constant failure that isn't even on you is draining. Yeah. It is. Trust me. I speedrun Mario Kart DS 32 tracks for a year and a half. I got pretty good at it. I'm probably still top 30 in the world. I got pretty good on it. At it. And realistically, if I kept at it, I could keep getting better. Because my personal best was 2 minutes slower than all of my best times. So I still had room to improve and get better personal bests. But that game's RNG is so taxing. And also, it just really hurts the hands to do. It is a shockingly physically demanding game to run at a high level. So, like, compared to that, honestly, this is baby mode. Because I don't have a time goal here. I just need to get lucky, forehead. And it's not, like, that demanding skill-wise. Comparatively, at least. But, flip side of the coin is I kind of got to go the whole run, hoping I get the good RNG. I can't reset at the beginning because of bad RNG at the beginning. Because compared to, like, I could reset Adele sooner, generally. And the reason I could reset Adele sooner, was because there were a lot of potential item drops before day 2. The issue is, for this run, all of my item drops are in Rotted Woods. I don't kill, like, any field bosses. Day 2 is where I kill all my bosses. I will occasionally kill Hippo and a Lord Sworn Captain on day 1. Those are the only 2 weapon drops on day 1. Beyond the chest. Because I also do check the chest. And then Libra himself is a talisman check, which is nice. But Dagger Talisman isn't real. It doesn't exist. Until it does. And only spawns on a run. That's not going to work. Oh, alright, we got it. Oh, that is optimal. Oh, that is like optimal Night Invader position. That's like almost perfect. Alright, we ball. We ball. There isn't any one point other than the end that the run's either over possible. Exactly. Thanks for headshotting me. Like, the moment I know the run is over is when there's 2 bosses left in Rotted Woods. And at that point, there's only like 2 minutes left in the run anyways. Barring the Caligo. Because, like, I will only fight Caligo on a run that I think can do it. Or if it's the warm-up run. 9% melee attack power. That's alright. I took a screenshot. Awesome. Alright, come over here. I don't like your guys' position. You stay doing your thing. Yeah, I was dumb. I hope you cherish that random screenshot. Oh, trust me, I will. I actually think it's my favorite screenshot I've ever taken in this game. Kinda slow Nox. Wasn't like obscenely slow, but it wasn't fast. How many screenshots have you taken? Not that many. At least not that many through Steam. I've taken a decent amount through like Windows snipping. It's probably only in like the 10s maybe. As far as Steam screenshots are concerned. For some of my Night Rain thumbnails, I used to take a Steam screenshot and use that to get what I needed. But now I have a free cam mod, so I just use that. And that's so much better. That free cam mod has made me able to get some banger thumbnails made. Like the 2 thumbnails I made for the Gaping Jaw and Fulgor one-shots. Probably 2 of my best thumbnails. The Fulgor one isn't as good as the Gaping Jaw one. I really love the Gaping Jaw one, though. That one is one of my favorite thumbnails. Those were fire. Thank you. I agree. I think those are awesome. Like, I already have in mind what I'm gonna do for the other ones. Realistically, I can pre-make the other ones, and I probably should. But I was like, you know, these video ideas, this whole challenge idea, it's actually unique. No one's done it. I need to like actually like I need to put forward some effort to make sure that these are good-looking thumbnails. They don't exactly take horribly long to make, per se. The Photoshop job itself is actually relatively straightforward. It's getting the right angles with the free cam that's the problem. It's probably one of the more artistic things I've ever done, being honest. I'm being surprised that no one has done this before. I think part of the reason, honestly, looking at statistics of like other videos and other Night Rain creators, there really isn't much appetite for Night Rain challenge runs, at least not compared to Elden Ring challenge runs. And a lot of Night Rain people are... There's like two main people I've seen. There's this one guy who I don't know the name of, because I don't watch his content, that he does mostly solo runs, and he gets a halfway decent amount of views doing that. And then there's Bushy with his friends who do trios, sometimes duos. But they're not even... They've actually stopped doing Night Rain content as of recently. I think they're playing Marathon right now. Night Rain just wasn't... It just wasn't huge for content creation. But... And like going back to Bushy, Bushy is one of the people who would do it, obviously, because he one-shot. He was one of two people. I think it's only been two to one-shot every boss in base Elden Ring. So, if anyone was going to do it, it was going to be him or the other guy who I blank on the name of right now. I wish it was. It's fun to watch and play. Yeah, I love this game. No, this has been like my most streamed game since it came out. It just really clicks with me. I feel like I can commentate it decently enough. And I just have not gotten tired of it. Oh, wait, no. Don't kill him yet. That's the wrong thing. Alright, drop the fucking goober. Yes, I am foolish. Die, please. Holy spot dodge, dude. That was sketch. Woo! Wasn't clean, but it was still pretty good. I guess Crimson Seed. It's mildly helpful. But, anyways, what I'm hoping, like, my magnum opus for this year is I'm hoping I can one-shot or determine whether or not every boss in the game is one-shottable. Like, I'm not confident that every single boss is one-shottable, but most of them are. Like, I made a fucking calculator to calculate damage numbers. And most of them, all the ones that can be reposted, I think, are one-shottable. Sentient Pests is probably not practically one-shottable, but mathematically one-shottable. And then Balancers, I have no idea how much HP they have, so I don't fucking know if they're one-shottable or not. I have to just try. But, that's what I want to, like, make my big video this year. I'm gonna make my first fully scripted video in a long time. And then I'll have all of the one-shots uploaded as individual videos. Sentient Pest is Sentient Pest. End of that. You know? True. Double key hit. That's handy. Oh, I skipped the chest. Oops. I think a dog here. Good. Alright, we have time to do the... Fuck you. First corpse all day. There was someone who died right at the beginning. Awesome. Sure. We had a Gaping Jaw run that was actually almost saved by a corpse. There was an Executor who had, I shit you not, 4 18% crits on him. Fuck. We failed to one-shot that run. We were about 10% off. I don't remember what happened. I don't think that was a skill issue run. Because there was one where we failed the one-shot because I wasn't at full health. How do corpses work? They confuse me? I don't know. I feel like the Todd Howard approach is like how those should be treated. They just work. Right? That's Todd Howard. More runes. Hey, that's more damage. It definitely sounds like something Todd Howard would say. I think it is Todd Howard. Todd Howard is such a creature. How does a man like Todd Howard come to exist? I don't... Like, that's not even, like... That's not even, like, a slight... Like, that's not even, like... me trying to be mean to Todd Howard. It's, like... He's just such an interesting individual. Where'd he go? Oh, he's over there. Why are you over there? Get over here. Do I go dogless again? Awesome. I think I go dogless. It'll probably be charged in time, but I'm just not going to risk it. Oh, he's doing the bad move. Get back here. Oh, shit. I think right here's... Oh, I almost overshot. Alright, just stay doing your thing, dude. Right. I guess I'll take thrust and counterattack. Alright. Leonin. Everjail. We're done on keys, so I can go Everjail, Night Invaders. The reason I'm just doing both Everjails first is more so I can come at this angle and come at more of the front. Because Night Invaders get a little funky when you come at the camp or the ruins from the not, like, normal angle. The not clear entrance. I'm just hoping for a Duchess and another melee character. Not Recluse. Nice. Okay. I mean, that's a helpful passive. Wouldn't it have been crazy if that... God, if that was Marais. If that was Marais or Grafted, would have been incredible. I've never gotten either of those early. I'm actually going to Silver Scarab instead of Seed. I honestly don't know if item discovery increases the rarity of the weapons. It feels like it should, but I can't confirm this. I forgot to get this chest, so let's get it now. I've got another stone sword key. I don't need 2. Or 3. A little bit of a detour to get the box, but should be worth it. It does, I think. I think so too, but I can't confirm it. But it's like Iron Eye definitely gets more legendaries, I feel like. I don't know. Item discovery stuff, because it 100% affects corpses. Like, that is not in question. It affects corpses. I don't know if it affects, like, boss drops. Okay, I guess I'm just not allowed to level up. Don't you love when the game just decides you're not allowed to level up? It's my favorite mechanic, actually. The not allowed to level up mechanic. Our inventory is once again looking pretty bad, but I mean, at least we have an 18% and a 9%. I think this is the best inventory we've had all night. All right. All right, level 12. Head to the front of the Night Invaders camp. I mean, honestly, the chest is right there. I'm going to check the chest as well. Barely better than the 24% at the end of the run. Yeah. Unironically, yeah. We hit the 24% right at the end of the run, and that was our best inventory. No, we had a run where we had an, I think. No, that run was the one with the 18% two-handing. I don't fucking remember. It was shit. It doesn't matter. It was bad. Alright. That's fine. We just need to kill these Night Invaders. Guardian and Wilder is fine. Oh, fuck, I missed it. Just need you guys to take turns. Wow. Or don't. Alright. Just chill. Dying to Night Invaders sucks, but is, like, acceptable. Put the shield down. Oh, dog. Guardian sucks to get because he doesn't seem to drop anything. Wilder, that's skill attack power. I don't know what Wilder can drop. I assume he's got like a two-handing on him. It would make sense, but I don't know for certain. Alright. Can I get to the buff without aggroing the worm? It looks like it. It looks like I got by. Okay, at this point in the run, here's the best way to describe our situation. If we are in a position where I need to fight BBK because I don't have good enough passives, the run is dead anyways. That is the best way to describe, like, our current scenario. What the fuck was that? Where's my stagger? The fucking Wending Grace, yeah, fuck you. Uh-huh, yeah. Here's a legendary. It's not a legendary. God, this would be a great build if I were running skill attack build. Like, actually. Like, 221% and 18% two-handing and 9% melee attack power. Like, this is a great skill attack build. What do you mean we don't need a skill attack build? Like, it's pretty good, just in the wrong way. Can't wait for the Rivers of Blood to show up. It's gonna have nothing useful. That's useful. That's very useful. If the math I did was correct, Morgott's Cursed Sword is better than Executor's Cursed Sword. Because of Caligo's incredibly high fire weakness. That is one of 3 helpful legendaries. Technically helpful, though I hate that buff. Fuck, really? I didn't realize Night Invaders took that long. I mean, it should be fine. I've got a bunch of skill attack power. Moog wins. We're hitting so many legendaries, literally none of them are the correct ones. Okay, so clearly, Symbol of Avarice plus another 40 item discovery is like the sweet spot. Clearly, that's what, like, gets you into, like, the, okay, you can really find legendaries range. Yeah, Rivers of Blood was there. No, no way, right? Could maybe. Hear me out. This is probably a less consistent way to do it. Could a full skill attack build L2 from Morgott's do the one shot? Imagine if you had the consumable that increases item discovery. You can find those at churches. It may be worth it to pick them up. I'm going to try something. I'm going to get the deflects and do that fun nonsense. And I'm going to take the riposte with Morgoths and see what our damage looks like. And then I am going to just click L2. I just want to see how much damage the L2 does. God, Morgoth's Curse Sword is so fucking good. Hey! Rare instance where affinity attack power is actually helpful. Never know this could be the run. Oh, it's definitely not. 100% not. But I am curious to see. This is basically with no crit, like this is with no crit passes essentially. So I'm curious how much this chunks for. I do have to be at full health to do this one shot, which kind of sucks. Or, not the one shot. It's not going to be the one shot, but... No, it was early. Good. That's a good move. I missed. Or, you missed. I didn't miss. Now it's too close. There we go. Oh, damn. That was actually really good. That was about, what, 8K? I mean, I had to go for the kill there. I shouldn't have, but I had to. So, we needed another 50% damage, about. Which... I mean, we had more than enough space for that, because if only crit passives existed, exactly. If only they were real. I mean, because at the end of that, we were at full HP for that repose, which honestly doesn't happen very often. I'm pretty sure I had a flush active. I'm pretty sure I kept it. So that means we had essentially, because Morgoth's didn't have a good passive on it, but it was still a good crit-taking weapon. We had a 9% melee attack power. Literally one of the worst buffs we could have. And then 2 completely empty slots. And a talisman that didn't help us. Damn. That was the best run of the day, too. That's tragic. We had a day where we got 2 10K runs. And that's the best we could do today. It's just so sad. Yeah, I think I'm spent. I could do one more. I'm like kind of on the fence of if I want to do one more, but I think I'm spent. So that's the wrong thing, guys. The stream's starting. It's the beginning of the stream. If you were late, you just tuned in. Don't worry. No. Yeah. So that's gonna be it for today. Unfortunate thing about this run is like there is no making progress until you one-shot a boss. It's like you get practice, but there's no progress until you one-shot something. But it was a pretty shit RNG day. I think I played relatively all right. I'm not gonna say I played perfect. I never played perfect. I'm not that good at this game. I do consider myself to be good, but I'm not that good. But I today very much was not because of my play. It was because of just RNG. We have not lost, I think, a single Caligo run to my play being bad. Unlike Adele, where Adele we lost one run to a skill issue. Caligo thus far we haven't lost a run to a skill issue, so there's not really much I can do there. But yeah, that being said, thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'll probably be back tomorrow or Wednesday. I haven't decided yet, and I will see you all in the next one.